So as we know, last week Nico had a meeting with Juicy and spilled the tea and really showed Juicy a different side. Now, I had been on to Tanya for a long time. I kept saying she only tells the things that she wants to tell. But after I heard Nico's side of the story, I couldn't help but to realize what was really going on. So I labeled her a puppy dog syndrome. That's what I called it. I called it puppy dog syndrome, which is, she always plays innocent. And, a lot of people call this syndrome puppy dog. I called it a manipulator. I was full on, totally shocked that she was a full-on manipulator. So Tanya, aka Manippy, that's what I'm giving, that's her nickname, Manippy. When Manippy found out that Juicy met with Nico, she was terrified on the inside. She wanted to know, what did Nico tell Juicy? But then she started in with what she does best. She started in with the manipulating. So she's with Sam and Money. And she's like, because she's cute, she's very cute. She's like, guess what I found out? And the more manipulating she gets, the softer her voice gets. Okay, I just found out that Juicy met with Nico, and they didn't tell me. Like, that's kind of messed up, isn't it? So I gotta add the blinking of the eyes in, because this girl, she's got it down pat. And what do? Right away, Sam, her pit bull, jumps in. Yeah, why is she meeting with Nico? Oh my God, what a low-down, dirty thing. Like, Sam doesn't think. Sam just jumps in, because that's what Sam does. She's good at dealing with everybody else's business. Remember, she doesn't have any of her own. I mean, she tried to get some with being a makeup artist, but then she gave up on it and went back to just being in Tanya's business all the time. And so she goes in, and so Manippy just lets her go into it, and it was Money that said, well, wait a minute now, we should talk to Juicy, like, calm down, let's find out the full story. Thank God Money was there, because Sam was just running rampant with it, and she's been manipulating. I don't know how long her and Sam have been friends, but Sam doesn't have a mind of her own. She believes everything Tanya tells her. It's sad. So Sam does what she does best. She runs to Tanya's aid. She sets up a meeting with Juicy, all ready to tear into Juicy, okay? But child, she got the news of her life that she did not expect. Juicy laid down everything that Nico told her, and Sam was baffled, like, what? She was like, Nico's bisexual. Ooh, what, huh? And Tanya knew it, huh? And he left his boyfriend to come down to be with Tanya, aka Manippy. Now look, Manippy has a past of sleeping with people's men. Okay, she did Devon, remember? And now she's doing Nico's man. Okay, she is a manipulating, man-stealing, beautiful LP. She's real pretty, and she knows that she knew Nico had a man and left his man to come down to be with her. Now, he was always been honest with her about his sexuality, who he was with. He was honest with her, but she wants this man like no other, and she would do what she has to do to get him. But it's not about Manippy. We got to get back to Sam. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So when Sam got the tea the tea, okay, of what was really going on. So she was shocked. Manippy wants to know what Juicy knows, and no one's telling her. So she's forced, okay? She's forced to go to the source herself. So she finally has a meeting with Juicy. Now, this is probably why she got the name Juicy, okay? She gets the dirt, okay? So Manippy starts out in that soft voice of hers. You know, you could have told me if you were going to meet with Nico, don't you think? And Juicy automatically just checked her ass right there. Like, wait a minute. He contacted me. Then she just laid it on her. She finally let her know, hey, this is what was said, and, I believe him. And so Manippy was overwhelmed that her manipulations were exposed, like out there, for everybody to see. So, when a manipulator is exposed, because manipulating is like second nature. It's like me raising my hand. Like, I don't think about it when I raise my hand. This is something I do. You just, it's not a thought out behavior. It just comes natural. So she's been a manipulator her whole life. It's what comes natural. So even though she's caught, she's not going to change her ways. That's all she knows. So she tried Juicy. She was like, well, yeah. And then Juicy started coming hard. She was like, did you know he was bisexual? She was like, yeah, I knew. So then she throws out this lie. I believe this is a bold-faced lie. But I am too. Child, you are not bisexual. And I'm offended that you're trying to pull that off. Child, you are not bisexual. You're trying to smooth everything out. You're trying to take away from the fact that you're a manipulator and that you will steal somebody's man and do what you gotta do. So you're trying to deflect. You're trying to throw a different person out there than who you really are. It's a damn lie. You ain't no damn bisexual. Child, please. So she tried it, okay? But I'm bisexual, and it didn't bother me. So she just kept with the manipulations till she couldn't take it anymore because Juicy was not buying it. Well, then why? Juicy finally hit her with the truth. She said, because she was like, well, then why are you getting Devon down here? And because Juicy, now remember, Juicy's a pro. She'll back you in a corner till finally Manippy threw up the hands and the tears start coming down. Because when you cannot hide from the truth anymore, it's evidence. So she just started crying and she was like, he done got my business out here. And the part she left out was like, I'm exposed as hell. There is no more hiding to be hid. I am exposed for the manipulator that I am. And she was really upset about it, that Nico ran his mouth. But child, how much do you expect him to put up with? You have been dogging his ass out, manipulating, making everybody around you think that he's a piece of shit and that you're the victim. Child, you ain't no victim. He's immature, but he's not a piece of shit. He is a victim of your manipulations, Manippy. Child. I wonder how this is going to end up now that you cannot manipulate anymore. So let's move on to the next. Now that all of her manipulations are out on the table and she's exposed and everybody sees through her, I thought she would give up. Remember, I told you it's second nature. It's second nature. No. What does she do? She ratchets it up. This girl is a pro, okay? She tells Nico, well, first she tells Devon that Nico is upset because you're moving in. And, he doesn't want you around. No, he's upset because you're dogging his ass out. Has nothing to do with Devon. He's upset because you are lying to him and you're playing with his emotions. But okay, so now she's got Devon in this mess. Then she goes to Nico and says, I just want you to know, in that soft tone again, like, this child is driving me crazy. We can only be parents. We can't, there can no longer be me and you. And of course, he starts flipping out because a part of him really loves her. But let me tell you, Nico, she is letting you off the hook. Run! You need to run. This was never going to work out. Number one, you're not ready to settle down. And number two, she's too manipulative for you to settle down with. You need to go and live your life, be a good parent, but you don't need to be in a relationship with her. This girl is a professional manipulator. And listen, Devon, heed the warning. Heed the warning. I'm sure you're watching this episodes. You got to make her be for real. She's already cheated on you once and had a baby on you. You know, I don't know. She's so trustworthy. But she is a good mother and she's pretty. And if you're willing to deal with that, hey. And last but not least, we have my girl, Minnie. Minnie's going through a revival. And I told you this last week. Like, she's the new Minnie. I don't know. She's trying to find herself. She's trying to lose weight. She's trying to be a different Minnie. She's going through some things. But in going through this, she feels the need to try to make up with Juicy. Juicy wants no parts of it. Listen, Minnie, you can't be friends with anybody, everybody. Some people just ain't gonna like you. Accept it for what it is. Move on. I am tired of these two falling out. If Juicy doesn't want to be your friend, so be it. Go find another friend. So that's how we left off. Juicy told her, I just don't like you. She was upset, went outside, blew off some steam, but hopefully tomorrow when she wakes up, she'll be like, oh well, so what? Life moves on. This was a really, really good episode, full of a lot of revelations. These women are bringing it. I feel like they made this show just for my ass, for my entertainment. I love this show. You know I'll be there next week, so thanks for watching. See you then. Bye.